Hey yo, what's going on right now? You're watching Casino is the Name, and in this video, I wanted to talk to you guys about college, and I apologize for the location and the sound, but I'm in my hotel room. I am in San Diego right now traveling on business, but I had to do this video because I've been having so many conversations about college and education and all this misinformation that people are getting, and I had to come and clean up some of this confusion, all right? So I've been hearing I've been telling people, who saying they want to change their life that maybe they should go back to school and get something that they can use. Like get some kind of certification, get some kind of credentials behind you that you can use in the workforce. And most of them say they can't afford to go to college. Like they can't afford it. Like it's too expensive because they've been seeing online that college is expensive and they can't afford to go. All right, and I just want to talk about that real quick. Now, first of all, for most of the people I've been talking to, well, let's just say all the people I've been talking to, they are poor or they're broke. Their parents are broke. They're broke. They're trying to change their life. They're trying to be the first one out there. They're unemployed. They're still young, still youthful, and they feel like college is too expensive for them to go because of all the things that they're seeing online and things like that. And fortunately for them, I am here to tell them, and you, if you're in their similar situation, that like for me, if you don't have any money, college is free. That's right, college is free in almost every situation, unless you've just messed up already in the past or something like that. But you can go to school off of the Pell Grants, okay? Pell Grant, everywhere I've ever been, every state that I've been to honors the Pell Grant. Now, will it pay for an expensive college? No. See, that's the difference. See, a lot of people think they want to go to their favorite school. They want to go to Yale, Harvard, any of those schools. Get that out of your mind. Pell Grant is not going to cover that, all right? But it will cover your local tech school. It will cover your local community college. More than likely, the Pell Grant will be more than enough to cover that. Now, it's also not going to be paying for you to drive a nice car, live in a nice apartment. No. It's not doing that. It's just covering school. School should be free, okay? And if you find one, like I said, it's a community college, but it's a private community college. No. It's not what I'm talking about. If you're talking about private school, I'm not talking about private school. I'm talking about state-funded programs, community college, or like Tallahassee Community College. Just find a community college that's a state public community college, and even those probably, I'm sure, have different prices. So find a good cheap community college to go to, and college can be free for you. Now, as far as getting your bachelor's degree, I believe that some Pell Grants possibly cover some state-funded schools, some like Georgia State, something like that. It may cover that, I'm not sure, but you will at least get started with your associate's degree, and that should be completely funded, all right? And I know that the Pell Grant, I feel like the Pell Grant would have covered most of my tuition if I was going to a public school, all right? But anyway, college is free if you're broke, okay? If you don't have any money, your parents don't have no money, college is free. You know who has to pay for college? Rich people. Rich people have to pay for college, all right? And they're the main ones sending their kids to school, all right? Poor people are not sending their kids to school, and college is free. I don't understand. I do understand, but I don't understand if you understand what I'm saying. I understand that maybe they don't know that. Maybe they just don't get it. Maybe they've heard so many misconceptions about student loans. First of all, I don't want to hear nothing about student loans, all right? College is free, all right? You're taking student loans out to go buy rims, to go buy clothes, to pay for your apartment, to do all of that kind of stuff. You don't need a student loan. If you go take a student loan, that's just because you want to subsidize your living situation, okay? You want to improve your living situation, but you don't actually have to go get a student loan. You're using the student loan as money to live off. You can work if you need to work. You can do some other things and still go to school at the same time. All right, it's very few programs that don't allow that, especially at the associate's degree level, all right? You can drive Uber, you can do all kinds of stuff to get some money, but yes, you may have to study late at night, but you'll be okay, all right? Trust me, you'd be okay, all right? Anyway, so that's one of the first things was they can't afford school, but they can, all right? Second, I hear, oh, college don't mean you're gonna be successful. College is, you don't have to go to college to be successful. You don't have to go to college to be a millionaire. That is true. That is true. However, 80% of millionaires have a bachelor's degree or higher. 80%. So when you're talking to me, you're talking to me from the aspect of a 1 in 5 possibility. Do you want to be 1 in 5 or do you want to be 4 out of 5? Do you want to be in the 80% category or do you want to be in the 20% category? Now, but it is true. You do not have to get a bachelor's degree in order to become a millionaire. That is absolutely true. It's just saying that 80%, think about it, 80% have a bachelor's degree or higher. So last time I looked, you can look it up now, see what the new number is, if it's changed or whatever. But 80% of millionaires had a bachelor's degree or higher. Now, if you want to look at, say, being a millionaire, because you don't have to be a millionaire to be successful, but let's get rid of that notion that it is better to not have a degree than it is to have a degree. You know, you can have a degree and still not do the job that you got the degree in. And it still won't hurt you, the fact that you got a degree. You might as well just get it anyway, unless you already know what you're going to be doing and you're going to be able to make enough money to not need one. But most people don't, okay? This is the truth. That is a fact that the average person makes over $1 million more over the course of their life, more than a person who had a high school diploma, the person with a bachelor's degree makes over $1 million more over the course of their life than a person without a high school diploma. It's proven. I don't know. You tell me, all right? And I can honestly tell you that as far as people who make over $100,000 a year or anywhere in that realm, I can honestly say almost all of them have a bachelor's degree or higher that I know. There's a few outliers, but let's say if I know 2,000-3,000 people who make over $100,000 a year, let's say maybe 30 of them don't have a bachelor's degree or higher. The numbers are crazy, okay? When you think about it, every doctor that you go to, every lawyer that you go to, all of those kind of specialist people, every nurse that you go see, they all have a degree. Every registered nurse has at least an associate's degree, okay? Like all these travel nurses, they all have degrees. I know you hear about these people, they turn their life around, they got their degree, passed their license, and their life went up. Every psychologist every licensed social worker has a degree, okay? These are professional career fields. You get it? Now, I'm not saying go become a doctor. I'm not saying that. That's a lot of school. I'm not even knocking that. I understand. I feel you. I didn't want to become one either, all right? But, you can't argue with the fact that, they can make what they can make. And, that we have a lot of examples of people who don't make that, who don't have degrees, right? We can see all of these unskilled labor positions, and most of them don't make a lot of money. Now, yeah, if you're gonna go start your own business, great, I get it. You don't need a degree to start your own business, okay? Unless it's a business that requires you have a degree, such as a law firm or something like that. They all gotta have degrees, and they all have to have passed the bar to own a law firm, to make money from a law firm. So there are situations where you don't need a degree. But let's stop this rhetoric about you don't need a degree. No, maybe somebody else don't need a degree. You might need a degree to be successful. But would you rather be in the 80% or would you rather be in the 20%? We only think about, I noticed that in my community, when you talk about success, millionaires and things like that, they only speak from the point of rappers, basketball players, and things like that. Okay? And most of us, first of all, there's only one LeBron James, all right? There was only one Jordan, all right? Like, we're talking about, there's very few people who ever even make it to playing professional basketball, all right? You have a better chance, well, that's a hard thing to say. I want to say you have a better chance. I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I don't want to make nobody feel bad, so I'm not going to say it, all right? But it is not likely that you will become a professional athlete. And some of you may, some of you, very few, all right? But it's not likely that you become a professional athlete. But guess what? They still don't make more than some people who have degrees. There's some people who have degrees make way more money than LeBron James, all right? There's hedge fund managers and financiers and things like that. There's some people out there who have, you know, a couple degrees and they make astronomical amounts of money, okay? So even a basketball player, even a rapper, is not the end all be all, okay? You can still make more money than them by going into the right field of study. You understand what I'm saying? But I've been seeing people talking about the cost of college and things like that. Yes, you do not need to go to those expensive schools. You don't. Okay, I just had a parent telling me that their kid, like what they should do, should they start saving now because their kid wants to go to this certain school, or, you know, or how they should play it. I said, well, what's their grades like? They said they got good grades, you know, A, B student. I'm like, cool, so let them get scholarships, okay? Let them get scholarships. You don't have to necessarily fund their education. You don't have no money already, okay? You can just have them get some scholarships, and if they don't go, if they don't get no scholarships to that dream school that they want to go to, guess what? They can go to the local community college. It's fine. Okay, you don't have to finance out of your pocket, out of your hard-earned money, and you already don't have any. You don't have to finance their vacation off at school, okay? You don't have to do that just because they want to go to FAMU, just because they want to go to University of Miami, just because they want to go to Spelman, just because they want to go to Clark, doesn't mean that you or I, as the parent, have to finance that, okay? I'm going to put that on my son's back to earn that. If he want to go there, he going to have to earn that. I'm not paying for you to have fun, okay? I'm paying for you to go get an education. If I got to pay, you're going to go to the cheapest, most cost-effective route for me and this family, okay? I paid for me to go to school. I have no handouts, okay? So you earn that. I'm gonna support you through school as far as get you a car. If I gotta help pay where you stay at, maybe I'll buy a house in the town wherever you go to school and you'll live there. But other than that, you don't go get no scholarships, y'all. You're gonna be going to school in Atlanta, and you might just be staying in my house, one of my houses or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fit to be playing, okay? I'm not fit to be financing no kid's vacation. Now, if he got great grades and all that, then he should be able to get a scholarship, okay? I don't care how good of a student you are. If you're not doing what you need to do to get that scholarship, and we got to pay for you to go to the local school and I got to pay out of my pocket, you're going to go to the most cost-effective place for me, okay? College is not about you having a vacation. It's not what it's about, okay? Go vacation when you graduate. Pay for it yourself. There you go. Anyway, I just want to come on here and talk about that because there's a lot of misconceptions about college, all right? And like I said, out of the 2,000 or 3,000 people that I know who make over $100,000, maybe only about 30 or 40 don't have a degree, don't have a bachelor's degree even. Or maybe let's just say associate's degree. I say maybe 30 or 40 don't have an associate's degree or higher, okay? Out of 2,000, all right? Now, I can only speak from my standpoint, but look around you. Think about the doctors and lawyers and nurses and pediatricians and all that kind of stuff. All these people have degrees. Now, there might be some electricians, which they still have a certification. There's some truck drivers who still have a license. There's, CDLs and things like that. There's some people out there who didn't go that route, but they still have something in their hand that gives them some kind of value in the workplace, okay? You got to go get certified. Go get some kind of credentials. Anyway, right now you're watching Casino is the Name. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and we are out.